On September 26 in Limassol, Cyprus, the Union of European Football Associations concluded that, quote, children should not be punished for actions whose responsibility lies exclusively with adults.
The UEFA Executive Committee has decided that Russian teams of minor players will be readmitted to its competitions in the course of this season. All matches of the Russian teams shall be played without the country flag, anthem, national playing kit, and not on the Russian territory. The suspension of all other teams of Russia, clubs and national teams will remain in force until the end of the conflict in Ukraine. UEFA Press Service.
The Ukrainian Football Association has strongly condemned UEFA's decision to return U17 teams from Russia to international competitions.
The Ukrainian Football Association insists on maintaining the previous decisions of UEFA and FIFA not to allow all Russian teams to participate in international competitions. The Ukrainian Association of Football confirms that it will not participate in any competitions involving Russian teams and appeals to other UEFA member associations with a request to boycott possible matches involving teams from the Russian Federation. From the statement of the Ukrainian Association of Football.
In February 2022, following the start of Russia's full-scale invasion of Ukraine, FIFA and UEFA decided to ban Russian teams from participating in the competitions. In particular, the Russian men's national team's match against Poland was cancelled in the semi-final of the World Cup playoffs. And since then, no Russian team has participated in the competition. However, in September, UEFA President Alexander Cheferin concluded that by banning Russian boys from competing, UEFA was not supporting their fundamental right to all-round development.
A very strange decision, shameful, because when it comes to children, has anyone even thought about the right of Ukrainian children to a peaceful childhood, not to be hit by missiles, not to experience all this horror, and not only those who are 17 years old, but very young children, and unfortunately there are more than 500 children who lost their lives. I would like to ask Alexander Cheferin about this. Did he think about this? That the decisions of adults should not influence children. That is why Russia bears this punishment, because it continues to do so.
As long as Russian aggression against Ukraine continues, there can be no questions of Russian return to big European football. This is the opinion in the UK. The Football Association of England was the first to strongly reject the change in the UEFA Executive Committee's policy on Russian youth teams.
We do not support the position of readmitting Russia to UEFA age-grade competitions, and our position remains that England teams won't play against Russia, from the statement of the English Football Association.
In addition to the English Football Association, Poland and Latvia have proposed to boycott UEFA's decision to allow Russian teams to participate. According to the Associated Press, they may be followed by the Baltic states and Scandinavia. Reported by Anastasia Tarnavska, Kristina Dambrovska, UATV News.